What if I told you that some of the healthiest vegetables sitting in your kitchen right now could be secretly working against your body? That the very foods you've been told to eat for a healthier life might be making your joint pain worse, interfering with your medications, or even putting your kidneys at risk. Hello, I'm Dr. Adam Carter, and welcome to Seniors Life Health, your trusted source for simple, science-backed health advice. It sounds shocking, doesn't it? We're always told to eat more vegetables. But as we age, our bodies change, our metabolism slows down, our digestion can become more sensitive, and many of us are managing chronic conditions or taking daily medications. That's why today we're going to talk about 9 common vegetables that, while healthy for most, can pose some surprising risks for seniors. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about empowering you with knowledge so you can make the best choices for your unique health needs. Let's start with 2 superstars of the health world, kale and spinach. Most seniors don't realize this, but the way you eat these greens matters immensely. Raw kale and spinach are loaded with nutrients, but they are also very high in compounds called oxalates. Think of oxalates as tiny crystals. For seniors, especially those with a history of kidney issues, these oxalates can bind together and form kidney stones, which can be incredibly painful. Furthermore, raw kale belongs to the cruciferous family. These vegetables contain substances called goitrogens, which can interfere with how your thyroid gland functions. If you have a thyroid condition like hypothyroidism, consuming large amounts of raw kale in salads or smoothies could potentially make your symptoms of fatigue and sluggishness worse. And for anyone taking blood thinners like warfarin, the high vitamin K content in both raw spinach and kale can be a problem. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting, and a sudden increase can interfere with your medication's effectiveness. The good news? Cooking them changes everything. Lightly steaming or sautéing your kale and spinach breaks down these oxalates and reduces the goitrogenic effect, making them much safer and easier for your body to handle. So you don't have to give them up, just give them a little heat. Now, from leafy greens, let's move on to a vegetable that can cause hidden problems for your joints. Next up are eggplant and potatoes, members of the nightshade family. Many seniors I speak with are surprised to learn that a vegetable could be linked to their arthritis pain. Eggplant contains a natural compound called solanine. In some individuals, particularly those with arthritis or other inflammatory joint conditions, solanine can trigger inflammation and increase joint pain. It's like adding fuel to a fire that's already burning. If you notice your joints feel stiffer or more painful after a meal with eggplant, it might be worth paying attention to. Now let's talk about potatoes. A boiled or baked potato can be a fine source of potassium. The real issue for seniors arises when potatoes are fried, as in French fries or potato chips. Frying at high temperatures not only loads them with unhealthy fats, but also creates a compound called acrylamide, which has been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Moreover, potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar. This is a major concern for the many seniors managing diabetes or pre-diabetes. Those sudden sugar surges and crashes can leave you feeling drained and make it harder to keep your blood sugar under control. If you're finding this information helpful and learning something new, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button for Seniors Life Health. We're dedicated to bringing you more simple, senior-friendly health tips just like this. Let's move on to 2 vegetables that can be tough on a senior's digestive system. First is raw cabbage, often found in coleslaw. Cabbage contains a type of sugar that is very difficult for our bodies to digest. As it ferments in your gut, it can produce a significant amount of gas, leading to uncomfortable bloating and cramping. As our digestive systems slow down with age, this effect can become even more pronounced. Like kale, it's also a cruciferous vegetable, so those with thyroid issues should be cautious with large amounts of the raw stuff. Next is corn. While it's a good source of fiber, the outer layer of a corn kernel is made of cellulose, a substance our bodies can't digest. For many seniors, this can lead to digestive discomfort, but the bigger issue with corn is its high starch content. It acts more like a grain than a vegetable in your body, and it can raise blood sugar levels quickly. If you're managing diabetes, it's crucial to treat corn as a carbohydrate and eat it in moderation. Now, are you ready for one that really surprises people? It's often seen as a gourmet health food, Most seniors don't realize that not all mushrooms are created equal, especially when eaten raw. The biggest risk, of course, comes from wild mushrooms. Never, ever eat a mushroom you've foraged unless you are an absolute expert. The risk of poisoning is just too high, and a senior's body is far more vulnerable to toxins. But even common store-bought white or cremone mushrooms contain a natural mild toxin called hydrazine when they are raw. This compound is destroyed by heat. While the risk is small, regularly eating raw mushrooms in salads could have cumulative effects. Always cook your mushrooms to be safe. Additionally, some specialty or supplemental mushrooms like reishi can act as blood thinners and may interact dangerously with blood pressure or blood-thinning medications. Always talk to your doctor before trying any mushroom supplements. Finally, let's talk about two classic green vegetables, asparagus and peas. The hidden danger here lies in compounds called purines. When your body breaks down purines, it produces uric acid. For most people, this isn't a problem, but for seniors who are prone to gout, a painful form of arthritis, a diet high in purines can be a disaster. High levels of uric acid form sharp crystals in your joints, leading to intense pain, redness, and swelling, often in the big toe. Both asparagus and peas are moderately high in purines. If you have a history of gout, you don't necessarily have to eliminate them completely, but you should be very mindful of your portion sizes. Eating large amounts could be enough to trigger a painful flare-up. It's about balance and knowing your body's triggers. So, let's quickly recap. We learned that raw leafy greens like kale and spinach can be tough on the kidneys and thyroid, but are much safer when cooked. Eggplant and fried potatoes can be problematic for those with joint pain or blood sugar issues. Raw cabbage and corn can cause digestive distress, while certain mushrooms pose risks when raw. And finally, asparagus and peas should be eaten in moderation by anyone prone to gout. The goal here isn't to make you afraid of vegetables, it's to help you understand your body better. The key takeaway is this: small adjustments can lead to big improvements in how you feel every day. Listening to your body, choosing the right preparations, and practicing moderation are the most powerful tools you have. You are in control of your health journey. I hope this guide was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might benefit. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Did any of these vegetables surprise you? For more videos designed to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life, make sure to subscribe to Seniors Life Health. Thank you for watching, and be well.